Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from Sac.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from Sac, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with the newcomer MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from Sac, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the ones. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force. And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 5. And Lund slams it in.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
Pass to Gov. Johnson. The three. Again, MP missing. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, I'd say. That three from Pagan is something he loves to do. And he can really change a game's course when he gets hot.
Johnson for 3. Sac grabs the miss. Lund. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
High Flyers trailing. Kicks it to Johnson. Will it go? Lund with the rebound.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy, it's been lacking. Try something different, if you ask me.
Here's Carrington. No good off front iron. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Lund, and Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Mills has it, guarded now by Pagan. From deep, it's MP. Hits the trifecta.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Outside, Lund. Pagan. Back to Lund. And good that time.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Johnson, Pagan defending, launches a 3. And another 3 for the Flyers.
Of all the guys you want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
Now Martinez. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Pagan. Carrington. The three-pointer is off the mark. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor. Kudos for Martinez for earning that call. His coaches like it when he's being aggressive on offense.
And he makes the first. So both. And the attack from Sack, call time here.
Substitution for High Flyers. Timeout.
Here's Cunningham. To the paint. Carrington up top. Kicks it to Pagan. Over Johnson. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Here's Mills. On the wing, it's MP. Sack grabs the miss. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Kicks it out to Martinez. Pagan returns it to Martinez. Shot clock at 2. Hauled in by Casey. And it's High Flyers with the ball. It's a 9-point game. Johnson for 3. Count it. Number 5 for him from the floor. He's now at 5 of 11. And here's Carrington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Up top, it's O'Neal. Johnson for 3. And the High Flyers, another triple. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now here's Johnson. 16 points for him. Another miss by MP. Martinez outside. The 3. And Michael Pagan hits it from deep.
Decisive action on the part of Pagan. Doesn't give the D any time to get to him before the release.
Mills with the look. Buries it from 10 feet out.
Nice work. They got the most out of that possession.
The attack from Sack leading. Here's Cunningham. Pagan with it. And he's picked up by O'Neal. Back to Pagan. From down in the low post, it goes!
And you can see it in his eyes. Michael Pagan is locked in. He's connected to the game. Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi required. He's just present.
That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with that bucket.
Well, that's simply a great move there. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Johnson, no good that time.
That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
To the wing, right side, Cunningham. And the 3 off target. And that concludes the first half. It's the attack from Sack, up by 10. And don't go away, we'll be back right after the break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sack gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Mills with the look. Sack with the rebound. Martinez outside. Carrington returns it to Martinez. That three off the mark. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points. What persistence by Mills on the finish. Just bouncing off the contact and refusing to be denied.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 15. Target. And it's High Flyers with the ball, trailing by 10. From the wing. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Ben Gov with some nice D. Now the High Flyers with it. Mills from deep. Yes, and Johnson picks up the dime on that one. And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
What a nice shot by Callahan.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Ooh, he's got to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go. It's showtime.
And why not? The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now here's Martinez. Here's Pagan. Ben Gov with some nice D. The High Flyers trailing. Kicks it to Johnson. Over Martinez. And the High Flyers tack on two more. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Lund misses. Down low. Mills lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Devontae Mills, typically, he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
And the attack from Zach, call time here. Here's Cunningham. Kicks it to Pagan. To the inside. Lund uses the glass to finish the layup.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 15. Martinez gets the bucket.
Nice release on that three-point shot from Martinez. He's clearly put up plenty of those in practice.
Outside, it's Johnson. Takes a three. Connects it from downtown.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. There's Cunningham. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here.
First team foul.
And the first one drops. So it's both teams making a change here. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here are the High Flyers now. A 7-point differential. Outside, it's Johnson. And the High Flyers, another triple.
What a weapon that shot has been for him. He has been living out there behind the arc.
Especially now. This is a critical point in this game. His three-point shot could end up telling the story.
Now Carrington. Wide open look. Can't hit that one.
No getting around the fact that that is a shot he has to knock down.
Johnson for three, and another three for the Flyers.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now Carrington. Pass to Olsen, out to the wing. Cunningham, covered by Brock. Sack with another miss.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but hey, just couldn't get it to go.
Johnson to take the lead, gets the three to fall.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Carrington for three, hauled in by High Flyers.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
He rises up with such confidence.
He's done this before, and he'll be doing it for many years to come.
And guys, even when you know it's coming, it's something you can't really stop.
Here's Mecca. They need this. Second shot chance. No good with the layup. The High Flyers with the lead. Here's Mills. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. MP really making a difference in this one.
They need to rethink their defensive strategy. He just keeps dropping those threes. They've got a real problem on their hands.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Seth, Austin Lund, Ivory Lund, Edward Martinez.
Now Carrington.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Lets it go from deep. And Callahan pulls it down.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
Carrington with it. For three. And Callahan pulls it down.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
You have to hit that. You have to keep the defense honest.
Trying to get back on track.
Huge shot by Lund. Plays like these demonstrate his leadership.
Outside, it's Johnson. Puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
And it's blocked by Goes.
What stellar defense by Gov. A big man who knows how to come up with the big blocks.
Here's Lund. Now Pagan. Scores off the crossover.
Gigantic shot from Pagan. He's so poised and ready to deliver when his team needs him most.
Back to Johnson. There's the three. And that's in. Coming off the assist from Gov.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And here's Pagan. To the middle. Lund. Up and in on the layup.
Oh, can you say clutch? Wow, Lund making things happen.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Michael Pagan. First personal foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Michael Pagan. Second personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Michael Pagan. Third personal foul.
And now they decide to intentionally foul.
Michael Pagan. Fourth personal foul.
Mills with it, and it's Lund picking him up. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. At the line for the High Flyers.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
There's just so much you can do with Mills running the show. Half court, in transition, he can do it all over the floor.
And the attack from Sac call time here.
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
And even if they get it and then get a foul, there still might not be enough time.
Ball's knocked loose. Inside, Lund, and Callahan pulls it down. Now the High Flyers with it. Johnson for three. Pure from three-point range.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Here's Carrington. And again, the attack from Sac, no good. Johnson for three. And the High Flyers, another triple. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
I'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game.
Okay.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Remember that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, man. You're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now here's Diaz. That's good, and Harris comes up with the assist.
Joe, when you play the point, teams are gonna get physical with you when you bring it inside. Not a problem for Diaz that time.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now here's Diaz. Finds Bird. Mitchell, right side. Shot clock at 6. Over Brock. Mitchell's shot is off.
That's a very low percentage shot, and one he probably should have passed on.
On the wing, Brock, guarded by Mitchell. And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the Flyers.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. Back to Harris. Ben Gov with some nice D. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Outside Diaz. Basket counts.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
The High Flyers with the lead. Gov outside. Back to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Yes, once again, and he remains a perfect 6 for 6.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Outside Diaz. Pass now to Harris. The pick from Harris. The High Flyers grab the miss. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Harris. Diaz off the mark. On the wing, Brock. Bird defending. And O'Neal gets it to go.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
Diaz attacking. Here's Bird. Union Elite again can't hit it. They've built on a very nice lead.
And no signs of slowing down either, as far as I can tell.
And they pick up 2.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Diaz. They need this. Dove with the rebound. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris. Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
And time called here, Union Elite. High Flyers decide to go with a different look out there.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Outside Pagan. Let's go with the 3. Fires in the triple. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Here's Dunn. Block is at 3. Johnson with the bucket.
Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Back to Kolish. Here's Bullock. Outside Pagan. Hauled in by High Flyers.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Kolish fires from the wing. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Good! Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
And here are the High Flyers now. On the wing, it's MP. The 3. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
MP with the steal. And here's Mills from outside. Here's Casey. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The High Flyers making a switch here.
One shot.
Here's Mitchell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it. but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Gov. Johnson up top. This one for three. Nails it from three.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Pass now to Harris. Over Gove. And it misses off the right side of the rim. And it's High Flyers with the ball. O'Neal. That three off the mark. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Stay on him. Go watch it.
Down low. Here's Harris. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for the three-point play. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Johnson misses.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance. Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kicks it to Johnson. There's the three. They get it back. That one drops for him.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
Harris outside. For three, it's Mitchell. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. High Flyers leading this one, running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. And so Union Elite has it here. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
And Union Elite with possession.
Get open.
Pass to Diaz. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
Not settling for perimeter offense. I like it.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. And here's MP on the outside. Gets the three to fall.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Mitchell outside. Pass now to Harris. Over Gove. Harris shot is off.
Anyway, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Johnson, guarded by Mitchell. Now here's O'Neal. Johnson launches a three, and the High Flyers another triple.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. And Diaz. Great touch right there on the 16-footer.
Oh, that was like a Dre Hugo signature mid-range shot. Nice form on the jumper by Diaz.
Brock outside. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Brock. Johnson. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it.
Yeah, the pass seemed to catch him off guard, and it just clanked right off his hands.
Brock outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Fires the three. And another three for the Flyers.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Now Harris. He has 6. Here's Diaz. And here's Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. It's not gonna fall for him. Kicks it to Johnson. 3-pointer. Offensive board. Count it. It's good.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
To the left side. To the inside. Johnson. It's rebounded by Robert. Union Elite with the ball. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now here's Diaz. 10 points for him. Here's Harris. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Right side, O'Neal. And here's MP on the outside. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Outside for Diaz. And a miss there on the triple. One-on-one fast break. Johnson for 3. On target from long range.
They've looked terrific in transition today, and that's had a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it has. They've done a good job recognizing any time they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again.
Makes it off the glass.
And he's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Now here's Diaz. Defense right on him. Back to Harris. And he gets it to go.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Gov outside. Johnson. From outside the arc. Harris comes down with the board. Outside Diaz. The pick from Harris. Bird on the wing. Tries a 3. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a 3 of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
Now Harris. Diaz. He's covered by Johnson. Mitchell outside. The pick from Harris. Pass to Robert. Goes back up, and it's laid in by Harris.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Outside, it's Johnson. Takes a 3, and the high flyers another triple.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Bird on the wing. The fader. And it's rebounded by O'Neal.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
Now here's Gov. Johnson for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Terrific giveaway by Gov. Instead of holding the ball, he feeds the open man.
Now here's Diaz. He's covered by Johnson. Harris out on the wing.
Help me out!
Hauled in by high flyers. Brock outside. From the arc. And again, it's MP with the triple.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
It's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It is essential to put a stop to this run.
Pass now to Harris. Now here's Diaz. He's guarded tight. Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. Union Elite again can't hit it. Stolen by Bird. Here's Mitchell. Diaz. Misses the three. Outside O'Neal. Johnson. Pass to Brock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Now here's Diaz. Now Bird. Robert, defended now by Callahan. Had a nice open look right there.
And Diaz, he's a confident shooter. When his feet are set, he's in rhythm, he can be lethal.
Kicks it to Johnson.
Come around.
Launches it pure from three-point range. Here's Diaz. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Denny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And so that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
Man, that move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I could see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
You're good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why are you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. But what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Prachumsky locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunder Stone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Now here's Johnson. The three ball. Stone lays it up and banks it in. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Now here's Mills. Shoots a fader. Rebound by McCall. To the middle. Prachumsky. And it's out. Prachumsky slamming it down.
Athletic move to the rim from Prachumsky. He saw his chance, and he took it.
From deep, it's MP. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first two attempts. 1 for 3. Pass to Lack. Cologne releases. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Cologne. Kicks it to McCall. Prachumsky with the screen. McCall tickles the twine.
Oh, wheeling that one in for 2. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
Johnson, defended by McCall. Fires from deep. And again, it's MP with the triple.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Prachumsky outside. Pass to Lack. Cologne. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Johnson. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
They can trade 2 for 1 right here.
Would be the right move here.
The 3 is up, and another 3 for the WCBL.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Prachumsky outside. Outside, Lack. McCall. And that time also a missed shot. Johnson for 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
Well, if you don't close out on him, he'll drill it from deep. No problem.
Pass to Prachumsky. Here's McCall. And it's McCall finishing it off. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's Lack. Here's Perchumpsy, and there the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumpsy the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Stone, he's guarded by Perchumpsy. Johnson for three, and another three for the WCBL.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Pass to Lack from the arc. Rebound goes to the WCBL. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's McCall. 7 points in this one.
There's no let-up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Up top, Mills. Back to Johnson. There's the triple. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting tonight.
What a first half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the court.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Outside, it's Johnson. And another three for the WCBL.
And he has been feeling it all game. His shot is falling from everywhere he puts it up.
Perchumpsy outside. McCall. And it's slammed in by McCall.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
Johnson for three. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
2 minutes.
Perchumpsy outside. McCall. And it's McCall finishing it off.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
It's good. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. But you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now here's Cologne. And Tyson McCall again.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Mills outside. Shoots over Lack. And again, the West All-Stars score.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Perchumpsy with it. He's got 8 in this one. Lets it fly. And again, it's Tyson McCall.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Jake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time.
Now here's Johnson. He has 29. Nails the three-pointer.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Cologne on the outside. Pass to Perchumpsy. And good, hitting the back iron and falling. Perchumpsy with the steal. McCall from long range. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The West All-Stars out in front, leading by 10. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
He sees the trajectory of the shot, and he created his own basket. For being so laid back, Miles Stone, he always has a huge impact on the game.
Now here's Lack. McCall, no good. Carrington outside. From deep, it's MP. Offensive rebound for the West All-Stars. And Mills gets the bucket to go.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Returns it to McCall. Pass to Lack. And now Perchumsey. Stone defending. Shoots. And Harris pulls down the rebound. The WCBL on offense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Johnson with the bucket.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Here's Robinson, and it's blocked by Harris. Pass to Carrington. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Outside, Lack. Cologne. Outside, McCall. Drops it on through, and he's now 9 for 13.
Gotta credit the D. They were in a good position. But McCall, he's just on another level. Tyson is one of the brightest young basketball talents out there.
Offensive board. Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
Cologne on the outside. Pass to Perchumsey. Over Stone. Perchumsey can't hit it. The West with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. Here's Cologne. Second shot chance. Perchumsey can't hit it. And now Johnson. There's the three. On target from long range.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
Perchumsey outside. Swings it to McCall. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. It's Carrington on the wing, guarded by Cologne. And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the WCBL.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Now here's Cologne. Perchumsey with the screen. And McCall gets the ball.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
The WCBL calls timeout.
Leptos Aslanaglu. Grant Combo.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Out to Cologne. Tombo. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
His skills, they're matched by his relentlessness. He's in the middle of everything offensively.
Here's Benish. Luan covering. Johnson for three. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Cologne on the outside. Chu grabs the miss.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
Pass to Luan. Yep, that one goes.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
Stolen by Leftos. Cologne on the outside. Three-pointer. The EYBL All-Stars keep it alive. And that one's good. Luan.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Outside, it's Johnson. The WCBL missing again.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
They get it back. Aslanoglu, good.
It's pure determination, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we head down the stretch.
Still gonna take a lot of work, but it's not impossible. It's gonna take plays at both ends of the floor, though, a bunch of them.
Outside, Tombo. Johnson. And a great assist by Grant Tombo as that one falls.
You have to defend better than that, guys. At least put a hand in his face.
The WCBL calls timeout. Outside, it's Johnson.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
They need this. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Here's Dermanenko. Aslanoglu outside. McCall. Dish to Tombo. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
Nice delivery. McCall's their glue guy, if you will. On an EYBL team with so much individual talent, Ice keeps them all working together.
Johnson. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Probably not the shot they drew up. Hey, but they'll take it.
Outside, Tombo. Here's Dermanenko. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The WCBL calls timeout. And the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here.
Drew Robinson. Brian Cologne.
Now Carrington.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Outside, it's Johnson. The three. And Robinson pulls it down. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. Back to Lack. From past the arc. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
And things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become an unstoppable force.
And I can't say what took them so long to get into this game, but they've got things going, and it's better late than never.
I think that miss surprised everyone, especially the shooter.
And it's McCall finishing it off.
They're taking advantage of every scoring opportunity and somehow find a way to make this an exciting finale, guys.
Hey, they got some spurt ability when they absolutely needed it. This is going to be a frantic finish.
Cologne on the outside. Robinson sets the screen. Outside, Lack. McCall. That's in. Coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
Was there any doubt? McCall has ice in his veins. They call him ice for a reason.
The WCBL calls timeout. Stone outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Let's go with the three. Drills it from deep.
What a treat we've had here tonight, Danny. Great execution from both sides.
The quality of the offense, it's been unreal. We've all enjoyed watching this one.
Now here's Lack. Call outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Timeout called by the EYBL. McCall with the ball. Johnson on him. Chalk up 2 right there. Here's Johnson. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything at this point that they can do.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mills. Back to Johnson.
Come around.
Fires for 3. Black pulls it down. McCall for 3. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really show...
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Turning
Yes.
into a really exciting.
Whew.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers, some better roles. But we also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush it.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you, because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment,
Yeah.
but this is as good as it's gonna get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
gonna...
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And go! Let's move, let's move! Full speed, come on, let's go! I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him.
Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. I like football.
Let's huddle up. Let's go. Let's go.
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we got to be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're going to do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all-out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Hey, look up top! I got it! Good rebound, MP! Right here! Hey, who got him? Get that, get that! Good work! Go! Get it going! Hey, yo! Come back! Go, Scott! You got you! I got it! You got it! Way to go, MP! Watch it! Rip that! Go! Hey, get up! The ball! Go over it! I'm coming! Yo, watch it! Get bored! Trifecta! Here's today's weather report. Rain, and more rain. Perimeter. The ball! Cross screen, go over it! Way to snatch it, MP! Go! Oh, hit that! Move out, Brown! That's the way I do it! That's all day, MP. Yep. Flowers again. Yeah, baby. Get to him. Downstream. Up through. Do it, the ball. Yep. Turn down. Use that. Good ball. Same team. Go. I'm dropping buckets all day. Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. And P, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Ah, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Soft. Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line him up!